Hi guys, it's Candice from SA Sublimation Blanks. The other day we posted a video with regards to a Gypsogem Eco Resin starter kit, and we've had such a huge response for it. Thank you very much. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you in depth what you are going to get. We are busy loading it online. So basically what we've done is we've had people questioning what they need to start with the Gypsogem, and it gets confusing. So what we've done is we've taken some stuff off the shelf which we think you would need to use to do the crafting. So you are going to have some consumables which you will have to plenish going forward, but at least you've got the tools that you can use going forward. So basically what it is, the starter pack, is you're going to get a 5 kg bucket of our Gypsogem Eco Resin. It's literally white powder, super white. Larissa?
Super
People
white.
don't sniff. So a lot of people like this because it's super white and they don't color it. They like the super white. You can mix this with water. You can mix this with its own hardener. We're out of stock at that at the moment. So if you're doing candle vessels and vases, you would ideally need to use the hardener, because then it will stop the candle from melting. If you're melting the candle, and if you put water in, because if you just mix with water, this will literally, if you put it in once it's cured, it will literally dissolve. So without confusing you. All right, so this is what you're going to get using the white, pure white vases, bowls. You just show them here. Here's a hand that's had some foiling in, and here's a lady. So you're going to get a pure white finish. Okay. Then we do have our premium brand, which you cannot mix with water. You can only interrupt it, so I might repeat myself here. We have the premium brand, which can only be mixed with its hardener. And once again, you would use this if you wanted to make candle vessels or vases, but you can use it in general even to make trinkets. You can't mix this with water. This has a off-color satin look and feel. I'm not sure if you can see. It's like an off-white.
Like a beigey,
colour. Yeah, very, very nice look. Okay. Then that's what that can give you. So let me show you. That's what this. So currently, this is what's going to be in the kit, obviously, except for the actual finished product. So you're going to get a 5 kg super white and a what's this? 3 kg combo of the premium. Okay. So along with that, let's just scoot this along the side. You're also going to be given some sealers. There's a matte one here, which you can use to apply foiling.
Like this one, right?
It was embedded though. Pause. This was actually, I used the original super white. So you can see the foiling. I used the matte to apply the foiling. You could also use it as a gloss, as a further seal, but it's more of a matte finish. Then you get the UV one, and I never got an example. When you brush a acrylic sealer with a brush, you can see the brush strokes. Well, what you can do is you can use the water method, where you will do 50%, 50-50 of distilled water, and the reason why we use that is because normal tap water may create bacteria. Pause a second. I'm back. So what we do is we mix 50% of, sorry guys, we would take 50% of this, it's only a 200 grams bottle, and then 50% of this, and we mix it. And you can literally take your object, if it's small enough, to dip it in. And then what you're going to do is you're going to wipe it with this cloth to get the excess off so you don't see streaks. And then you're going to use this trusty little stools to leave it there to dry for about 10-20 minutes. And if it's dry, then you'll dip it. So the more you dip, the shinier it becomes. Okay, but we're jumping ahead here. I just wanted to show you what the sealers do, especially the UV one. Okay, so you're not going to get that. You need to buy your buckets, or we actually sell buckets, by the way. So you're going to get this, and what else? You get the cloth. Then also you can use wax also to wax your goodies. This will dispel, if you put water on it, it runs off. Now all these options are depending on what you prefer. You don't have to do this, or you might get someone that wants gloss, or you might get a customer that wants the foil. So there is no wrong or right way. It all depends on what you want. Okay, let's put that away. Then you're going to get some various consumables. We just show these chairs, 5 of these chairs, which, as I showed you, once you've demolded, you're literally going to just place it on there and let it fully cure for about 2-3 days, and it also it aerates at the bottom. So this is what these stools are for. So you get these stools. Then you're going to get some various foamed, what do you call these, sanding blocks. When you sand, once you've demolded it and it's cured after 3 days, you are going to maybe get rough edges, right? So you use the water method where you wet and you sand wet. So you get those. You get a silicone spatula to mix, and then 2 silicone jugs, 600 ml and 1000 ml. Okay. Then, you're also going to get, yeah, Carissa, you're supposed to be passing me.
Sorry.
Come. And the silicone paper. Then you're also going to get this isopropyl late, don't know how to pronounce it, sorry guys. This is used to clean your molds once you've washed them, and also before you use them, and you use it with paper towel. This is very handy to clean stuff. Then you're also going to get a silicone paper. It's actually 60 by 40, and this is nice when you want to work. You would put your stuff on here while you're busy working, so you don't mess the shelf. So you get that. And then you're going to get 5 highly concentrated pigments, and these will be random colors, guys. So these colors work very well with the premium. If you want red, you're going to get red, because red's very difficult to come by. Mostly when you use pigments, you're going to get pink, or if you use a blue, you're going to get a baby blue. So these pigments work very well with this. So to give an example, that was with the premium and some colors, right? When it comes to using these colors or using the original super white, it's very fussy with what you put in it. So I wouldn't do solid colors using these or any maybe water-based colorants, because it does leave like splotches. It's not how do I say, it's not a full consistent color, but you could maybe use it if you wanted to marble. It's maybe more forgiving. And the only problem is with this needs a higher concentration of ink, which is mostly why you get the funny outcome, is because you can't overload something. So for example, if you're baking, you can't overload it with baking powder, because it's just gonna, you get the idea, guys. So what else? Then you're going to get 2 random molds. There'll be random molds. What else? Then you will get a USB whisk. Comes with 2 whisks. We generally use this one. It's quite nice. This is very helpful for the premium one. With all the other stuff that's in the way. It can, when you mix the liquid, create like little pockets of air and powder. So this gets rid of it very well. You can also use it for this. It's also nice when you want to mix coloring. You'll get that. It does come in a nice box. And then you are going to get a scale. I would recommend that it comes with batteries. Always measure your product. So you measure your mold. It will come with the list of instructions on how you would measure a mold. So basically you put a mold on here, fill it with water, note the amount of water, and there's a calculation that tells you how much powder and how much water and hardener you need. But once you've done it for that mold, record it and you have it. You don't have to keep doing it. So that's what that, and also too, obviously when you're weighing, now measuring your product, you want to put it in the mold, you will need your scale. And I think
That's it.
That's it. So basically, just to recap, you're going to get that. Let's try to see if we can put this nicely. And then you get both products, so you can get to see how they both work. They will work according to your project, what you need it for. And this and this and this. And these, let's put them in front. So but basically this is what's in your starter kit. And this starter kit would get you going in order to make these awesome products. Ornaments, trays, bowls, egg trays. And this will soon be online, the starter kit, for those that do want to order. We also are holding a training course as well on the weekends. If I'm not mistaken, the training course is 5,000 Rand, and you also get a similar kit like this. You get to take it home with you. There is another option, I think it was what, 3,000, where you will get to come make the stuff, but you only get to take the stuff home you've made. You don't get to take
this. Yeah,
so if you made something like that, you just get to take the finished product. You won't take any consumables or any tools with you. What else? So there's different options there. So if you want to know, there we're sharing your knowledge and giving you tips and everything like that. It is a beginner's workshop. So for those that do want to start the arts and crafts of Gypsogem, that does help as well. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. Hope I didn't bore you with this long-winded explanation and us out and about and all over the place. But anyways, thanks. Ciao, bye.